You need to outgrow and you need to rebrand your life so people can start taking you serious. Okay? Right now, people not taking you serious.
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Only gone for a year, only know like.
Hey, pretty girls of the game. It's your girl Adana, and I am back with another video. Yay! I am so excited to talk to you guys today. Like, if you are new to the channel, hey girl, what's up? It's your girl Adana, and I'm the founder of Pretty Girl with Game. So I empower women to know their self-worth while reaching their fullest potential and having some game out here, okay? You got to have some game. This is just a disclaimer that I'm going to talk to you guys the same way I talk to my best friends, and I do not play about them, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into the video. This video is going to be for the people who are ready to really make a change in 2026 and really rebrand their life, outgrow things and people and places that, you know, you once used to be comfortable with, and now you're making that decision to say, you know what, this is not helping me get to where I want to be. Let's go ahead and get right into the topic of number one, which is going to be outgrowing people and places. Okay? It gets to a certain point where you realize what you're doing is not helping you. The people that you're surrounding yourself with is not inspiring you in any positive direction that's going to really give you the life that you're looking for. You get to a point when you realize the places that you like to go to in your leisure time is not the places that's going to get you in the rooms and places that you really want to be in your life. And that's just kind of like the year that I've just been having this epiphany. Like, if I keep doing this, I'm not going to be where I really want to be. Like, at the end of the day, I've realized that people be cool, but people don't be in the direction of where I'm actually trying to go. And it's okay for that. Like, I don't think that these people are bad people. You don't have to think that they're bad people. You can think that they cool. Like I said, they cool. However, they not going where I'm trying to go. Like, in this season of my life, I'm really been trying to be a good, obedient person and a follower of Christ, reading my Bible, doing the things to really give me some clarity about the direction and the woman that I really want to be. And that doesn't mesh with somebody who's still living for societal standards of, yeah, blow this money, we need to get this and this and that any old type of way. Like, no, that's just not the lifestyle I'm in. I'm not trying to get no attention from nothing in a negative way. I don't need, like, I'm just not there anymore. Like, that stuff was cool when I was younger, but I'm 26, about to be 27. Things are starting to get real for me, and I don't have time to be knowingly knowing that this is not good for me, because I've reached that point where I do feel conviction. Like, I feel conviction for being around people and being in places that I know is not helping me whatsoever. Like, I need to surround myself with people who are on their walk with Christ, who are okay with being productive every single day and wanting to be in the 1% who want to actively, you know, work on their fitness, their health, their emotional intelligence. Like, that's where I am. I don't want to be in any type of spaces where we is not talking about that, okay? Because I don't want to sit and talk about mediocre stuff, bare minimum stuff. Like, it's just, it gets to a point where it's like, no, I gotta cut that out of my circle. But that doesn't mean that, you know, you hate anybody or these are bad people. Everybody grows at their own pace, and that's one thing that you have to understand. This person that's in the space that they are in right now, that doesn't mean that they're not going to be able to get to where you are, but you need to be able to understand that you have to be able to, you know, give love from a distance and have some discernment and say, you know what, I like this person, I think she cool, but I need to be able to really focus in on the people and the community of people that's going to really be putting me in the direction that I want to go in. That's just period. So when it comes to outgrowing people and places, it definitely, I will say, it's uncomfortable, because when you're so used to being around people that like you grew up with, or you built a really good relationship with, y'all always kept in connection, or just kept in contact, you like, it's just kind of second nature to still have that closeness and relationship with them. But then you got to understand, it gets to a point where you're not going to be able to do that and think that you're going to be able to live the life that you truly want to live. You can't do both. So which one? I literally just wrote on my calendar today, y'all. I kid you not. I was listening to my sermon, and this person said, don't be afraid of the cost of making the right decisions. Okay? Don't be afraid of the cost of making the right decisions. And that really stuck to me. I was like, dang, you know what? Because it does, in somewhat way, it costs you an expense. You're not going to be able to be buddy with some of the people that you thought you was going to be able to do it with. Maybe in this season, that's just not what it is. And, for the people and the friends and family, don't get me wrong. Like, I have a really good like friends and family that have been supportive of my transformation that I'm going through right now. But it's definitely uncomfortable knowing, like, what, dang, I really have to take this ride in this season alone, because I know where I'm trying to go, and that to me is important. And in order for me to pour love into people and be okay in their presence, I got to make sure, I'm pouring into myself. That's just what it is. Let's go ahead and get into topic number 2, which is rebranding. Okay. And by the way, for the people that are new here, this is not no rehearsed type of YouTube, channel where I got all these cards set up. And no, I'm just going off the top of my head, and I'm just telling y'all what it is. Okay. So yeah, that's just how I like to keep it on this channel. I just like to keep it real and just straightforward, and you gonna get the information. So yeah, let's talk about rebranding, because you know what, I've actually been rebranding my life this whole year. It started at the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year, January 1st, 2025, I decided to do the 75 hard. And I just really wanted to figure out how disciplined I can be. And so for me to be working out twice a day, no red meat, like really seeing the results of my body changing, that right there was all the clarity I need to say, you know what, I am a very disciplined person. Very disciplined. And I just continued that momentum all throughout the year. The more you become obsessed with wanting to be the best version of yourself, the more the results are going to show, and the more obsessed you become with that. And I feel like if you really want to rebrand your life, start with doing something that you don't really want to do. And this is just my advice personally. Like, I started with a fast. Of course, I couldn't eat red meat, and I love me some burgers. I love me some pasta with some type of red meat, and I knew that, I want to make a sacrifice. Okay, if I want to see how much something has power over me, let me take it away. So, I did that, and I feel like maybe if y'all start with something small, like, okay, let me start with just like, little no juice or no sugar for a week or so. Like, get yourself prepped up for this new person that you want to become. Those is always good. So starting with that is always good. And also for a rebrand, you got to get real uncomfortable. You got to get real uncomfortable, because rebranding is turning into a completely different person. If y'all rebrand and you still look the same and ain't nothing really changed, ain't no rebrand. That's not no for real rebrand. No, rebrand your whole entire everything. When it came to me, I'm rebranding the way I dress. I'm rebranding everything in my life, because it's just like, I know this person that I am today, or I was, is not the person that I see for my higher self. I just see that as, oh, that's a version of me. So I need to keep elevating myself. And you got to understand, you have to keep elevating yourself into the best version of yourself. If what you're doing right now, if this is the best version of you right this second, okay, cool. This is how you want to live your life. But if you know that that is not the best version that you can be, change completely. Is that the way that you want to conduct your morning routine? Waking up at 9, 10 o'clock? No. Okay. So rebrand. You know what? I need to start waking up at 7 o'clock every single day. Is that the way that you are going to be dressing? You're going to be having your titties out and, like that's how you're going to be dressing for your, okay, cool. If that's what you think is okay. If not, rebrand it. Start getting more attire that's really, elevating your look and really complimenting you as an individual, or somebody who wants to take some notes from, not somebody who wants to say, she fine, No, cut that out. Like, we want people to take us serious. Rebranding is somebody taking you serious, because they say, dang, you was really doing the inner work to really be the best version of yourself. That's a physical thing that people can truly see. And I mean, if I tell you right now, I'm pretty sure that people see me physically changing and saying, dang, you know what, she didn't used to be like that. She used to be, on some other stuff. And it's like, no, I'm on some new stuff now. I'm trying to really get to where I'm trying to go. I'm not playing around. So when it comes to rebranding, take it serious. Take it serious and understand, if you change everything. Okay, I'm on a rebrand. I'm still rebranding my life. I want to change the way that I speak, because I know eventually that I want to be on panels. And when I say the way that I speak, like, I'm still gonna talk like this. That's just how I talk. But I want to include better vocabulary into, the way that I speak, because I want my messages to be getting across to people in the right way. Like, sometimes we don't even realize that the person that we're talking to, or whoever, they didn't even receive what you're trying to say, because you don't know how to communicate it properly. So that's currently what I'm trying to work on too, is, I want to be able to increase my vocabulary and really speak clearly to the point where someone receives my message. Like, and you know what? It's, things is going to take time, and I'm okay with that. Even if I do one new word a month, that's cool with me, because it's about progressing. Somebody who really is in a mindset to outgrow, rebrand, and really be the best version of themselves, they've just unlocked a new level and a new mindset to really put them in the 1%. And that's probably the best traits that, like, people can have in themselves. Those people that you look up to and inspire, that get up, have a passion, that really move with purpose. That's the type of people you like, dang, like, she really, she really, or he really doing it. Like, and it's just like, yes, you can be doing the same things too, but you need to outgrow and you need to rebrand your life so people can start taking you serious. Okay, right now, people not taking you serious. And you want people to take you serious for whatever that you're trying to do. But you got to be able to make that sacrifice and say, you know what? I need to go ahead and just, distance myself from these types of people that I'm hanging around. Because they really, truly aren't helping me. They're not. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Like, is these people really putting you in better positions to say mentally, you know what, let me start implementing this, let me start doing that? Like, if they're not, they can be cool, but that don't mean that they gotta be right there with you. Like, no, build the right community. Let me talk about that. So topic number 3, because I was just kind of going on a rant, but building the right community. You got to understand you have to build the right community on where you are trying to go. You can't just be doing anything. You can't just be hanging around anybody. Because what community are you really building? Show me your friends, and I'm gonna show you where the direction of your life is going. And that's just what it is. You can be like, oh, well, we on two different things. No, this is your friend. This is your friend that you cool with. So yes, building the right community. You want to build the right community of people who are really moving with some purpose. Okay? That's the type of time that I'm on. I want to build community with people who move with purpose, who move with some type of discipline. You can learn a lot about somebody by the things that they prioritize in their life. Okay? The things that they actively prioritize in their life. And me personally, that tells me everything that I need to know about the person. That tells me whether or not if I'm going to be hanging around them or not. If I have conversations with you, I'm analyzing the conversation of what we actually talking about. That's just what it is, because I've reached a level mentally where I have discernment. Like, I can't just be doing anything. So we having a conversation, and I don't feel like after that conversation, I'm like, wow, you know what? This was good. I'm so glad we talked about this, and really, we can really push each other to really do something more. Or, you know what, I never thought about it like this. Let me go ahead and start implementing this. Because for me personally, I'm an execution person. You tell me to do something, I'm going to do it. You tell me, hey, if you do this, this is going to give you these results, I'm going to do it. Like, if our conversations is not about that and we talking about something else, I'm gonna finish the conversation now. Trust me. Like, I'm not mean. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh girl, like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just gonna be like, you know what, okay. And we gonna have the discernment to know, you know what, I don't feel like this person is someone that I should constantly be trying to build this relationship off of. Because what are we building? What are we building if we talking about the same thing, or we going backwards? You know what I'm saying? That's just not what it is. That's not the season that we are in our life right now. This video is for people who are ready to outgrow, rebrand, and really be the best version of yourself. The last topic that I want to talk about is really managing your time properly. Okay? Your time is so valuable. Like, some people, they just do anything with their time. They sleep their time away. They just go be doing whatever. They don't add no type of value in their life. People who are really moving with purpose and really doing something in life, they understand how valuable their time is. So they try to do a lot of things and utilize their day. That's why people have calendars. That's why people who really do stuff, they say, let me check my schedule. Okay? You want to get to a point where you like, you know what? Let me check my schedule to see if I can even do that. Because if you check your schedule and you see all the things that you have going on, you can analyze better if this is something that's worth it. Okay? You need to be having things going on. You need to have hobbies. When you find yourself just being in spaces and doing just anything, hanging with just anybody, and just not moving with any purpose, you have to cut that out immediately. Okay? When I tell you people just be doing anything out here, they be doing anything. People say anything. People can tell you anything. It's about the execution. It's about what people are doing with their time. Okay? You need to be really utilizing your time every single day and stop wasting it. Because the same people that you started things with, it's going to be them same people that surpass you because you're not utilizing your time right. Like, if I do a lot every single day, okay? I'm in corporate America, so I work 9 to 5. I go to the gym I make content, I'm cooking, I have things that I'm doing, I'm reading, like I'm reading my Bible, I have 2 different books that I'm reading, like I have a lot of things to do before the 24 hours is up. Like sometimes I feel like I don't even have time because it's like I have so much things to do every single day that it's like I don't have time to be wasting it on doing just nothing. So you really want to get to a point where you are valuing your time, because just doing anything with your time because you don't have nothing going on, or you don't have any hobbies, or you don't have nothing, like that's a problem. That's an error. Error. Cause something not right. And it's okay, because that's all we talking about this. Like, it's really okay. If you find yourself and you hear me on this video and you like, dang, she really talking about me. Girl, this is okay. It's okay, because now you're going to learn. You're going to learn what you should be doing with your time, the type of people you should be hanging out with, the community you should be building, like the direction you should be taking your life in. Like this is all important things to talk about. I'm actually really glad that, I was really able to kind of dig in on these things, because like the rebrand that I did for myself has really transformed my life in a positive way. And you know what? I can't go back to that version I used to be. I can't, because what am I going backwards for? I want to go into the direction where it feels uncomfortable, but I'm growing. Like I know where I want to be. I see the vision for myself. I have a passion. I'm very disciplined. Like I know all of these qualities about me. So I'm going to make sure that if there's any type of valuable information that's going to get me ahead, I'm going to receive it and I'm going to apply it. And that's just really what I've been doing. Like this rebrand that I have going on this year, this was personal. This was personal because I knew and I know the woman that I am capable of being. And I'm going to make sure every single day that I execute that version and I show up in that version some way, somehow. And I really want you guys to do the same thing, because you really got to get more disciplined and understand what's really important out here in life. What's going on Instagram, trying to be flat and all these different things don't matter. It's about what is the impact that you can make in the world. That's real leadership. That's real value. Like, you want to know a valuable person, they're going to give you some information that you're going to be like, dang, boom, I didn't even think about that. You know what? You're right. Let me go do this. And it actually changes your situation. So I'm really glad I was able to talk to y'all about this. Like, it's been on my mind, and I feel like this was the perfect video, because what I'm going through right now, I'm really transforming. I'm really pushing myself. If you've been following me, you see I've been kind of doing my videos of just different, short videos of, like the last one I had did was stop moving like you have low self-esteem. Like, I'm really trying to put myself out there, because I have this knowledge to share. And like I said, it's so crazy how God uses your testimony to really make an impact in the world. Like, I want you to really figure out what your weaknesses is and start studying it. Figure out what your weakness is and start studying it. And let me know what it is and reach out to me, because I really want to figure out what we can do so I really get you going in the right direction in life and you moving with some type of purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want everybody around me to be moving with purpose. And that's nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with having friends that want you to be moving with purpose. That's the type of community that we building, okay? So if you like this video, let me know. I was really excited to make this too. I had a lot of energy. y'all, I be wearing my hair in the bun all the time. I straighten my hair on everything. Like, I was ready. I'm like, girl, I already know what I want to talk about. Like, I was just ready. So if you watch to the end, thank you so much. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what it is, like, and tell me what other stuff that y'all want to talk about. But until next time, thank you so much.